Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
I'm the Flash.
How you feeling, Black
Hey,
man?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Hey, man, the cough is almost over. You know what I'm saying?
You almost up out of there.
Still got a little more.
Yeah,
but hell,
the weather almost clearing up.
hell,
but
it's almost springtime. Shit.
it might swoop back around for like one more time.
Not twice.
And I'm like, ugh.
It's like that ex you can't stand.
Mm-hmm. That big head X.
That big shit.
Boy, y'all know the one I'm talking about. I just always everywhere. You like, God, why can't I get rid of you? Like, is the universe trying to tell me something? Move. And let me just make sure I ain't got nothing on. Yep, we Gucci. All right, we got some videos for y'all today.
Ooh,
It's just getting crazier and crazier. Crazier and crazier. And I think I want to start with this one because this one is crazy. I ain't never even seen nothing like this. All right, let me get y'all right.
What do you look for in a woman?
I like someone who likes to go to church and values a relationship with God. I like someone. Okay. I like someone who maybe just is into the things that I like to do. Into like helping homeless people, into at-risk youth. Someone who's naturally nice, just a naturally kind person.
Okay, all right, that's a good one. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
I don't like someone who is just unreliable. Says one thing, does another.
Dog, these hoes don't like church and God no more. What? I never thought I'd see the day.
You know the nigga who love Jesus start out praying. Wait a minute. If that's the case, you can't do the Sierra prayer. If that's the case, it depends on who loves Jesus.
She popped off to God.
All of them popped off.
Bruh, that's like,
So I get what. So it depends on who loves Jesus.
like,
It depends on, bruh. It depends on who loves Jesus. See, let me tell you something. I told you all of this stuff. All this stuff depends. Everything depends. It depends on if Russell saying, because when Russell said it, oh, Sierra. Someone Walker was like, Sierra, what's your prayer? That man went up there with a suit on.
presentable. Buddy look presentable, y'all. Buddy ain't look
said-
crazy. He ain't
said-
have his
he-
pants
he
hanging
said,
off.
what do you want? I want a woman who loves you. Pop, 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 pop. I want a kind woman. Pop.
What do y'all want?
What do bitches want from a nigga?
Like, what do y'all want? Dog, not being able to mention God and faith and the is the craziest thing I've ever seen, especially coming from black women.
How you gonna love Jesus? And all y'all do is spend all y'all time at church on Sunday.
Y'all don't love the number one place of pandering to y'all?
Yes, they do, because they pay the most tithes. And the church get.
Oh, maybe they just don't like
But-
when men.
Hey, man, Jamal.
When men don't. Soon as men start getting in it, that's when they don't like it no more.
Hey, Pastor Jamal Bryan ain't gonna like this.
Dog, and speaking of the Bryants, speaking of the Bryants,
Pastor Jamal Bryan gonna like Dr. Jamal Bryan gonna like this.
however, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, her she like to dabble in them the lesbian affairs.
Whoa.
I'm just here to be messy today, y'all. If y'all want serious Lonnie, go to the last episode. This one, I'm just here to be messy.
Hey.
Cause
Hey, see, last week you scanned that ass.
oh, I don't want y'all to ever think I'm gonna stop doing that though. Just there's never a
Hey,
time
boy, you
where
about to be Michael Jackson.
I'm trying to tell you.
This ain't Halloween.
Boy. What's going on with y'all? Like, y'all?
Hey, man. Them folk. Boy.
And then he just, y'all, do I need to play the video again? Y'all, he had just said,
He loved Jesus.
Pop.
But I saw one the other day when the nigga said something about it's the typical nigga. Mm-hmm. I mean, see, one thing I hate about the world we live in now. Once again, you know, we know my age, so any nigga with muscles, beard, tattoos, it's a look that most of them, I don't like to say them, most of us have, but I try to.
Yeah.
It's like, but now these niggas be so goofy with all the little name brands. So he on here, the guy on there with the little Louis Vuitton, Gucci, whatever. I can't remember the sweater. He like, so when Bat That Ass come up on the club, what you gonna do? The young lady, she looked fairly older in my generation of women. It was like, I ain't gonna do all that. I know what he was trying to say. Like, I want my girl to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be nasty. When it's time to be, whenever she want to be nasty.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's a time and place. So the young lady was like,
So have some decorum about it.
yes. So the young lady was like, yeah, not in the club. I ain't gonna do all that, but in the bedroom, yeah. He popped a balloon. I'm gonna tell you something. This balloon pop show is very telltale. It's almost telling as Kevin Samuels used to be like this. So what kind of man you want? That Kendra G stole his whole thing. And you know, Kendra G also is coming to Atlanta doing the speed dating.
Okay.
So it's all sold out, right? I was reading the comments. Girls were like, yeah, it was sold out on the ladies' side, so I bought a man's ticket. Don't y'all know it's gonna be nothing but women?
I bought a man's ticket.
Don't you know it's gonna be nothing but women there? Because remember they did a speed dating thing last year in Atlanta, and they showed it at the spot. It was nothing but women.
Yep. No, I remember exactly what you're talking about. Yep. I remember that video. Yep. Damn, ain't no brothers pull up.
But I keep trying to tell my female friends. I keep trying to tell them that's not what men think about when it comes to dating.
Yeah.
You know where a man spends most of his money at?
Where?
You're a homeowner. His home. He tried to make his home so nice and so smooth that he never has to leave. He spent his money on the backyard. He gets some extra money. He might go get a pool. He may put a cabana up. He gonna put some screens up and a nice little backyard decorum. That's what men spend their money. Men do not spend their money on lamb chops, lobster tails, Casamigos, and hookahs.
Yeah.
And the brothers y'all do see and catch like that, they're the entertaining ass niggas. Them the ones you have the most problems with. Them the ones who go from this girl group to this girl group to this girl group. He done all the groups off in the club.
Boy, be getting around the city. Yeah.
Cause it's only 15 niggas in the club. Atlanta got some shit going on every night, every weekend. It's only 15 of them niggas.
Bruh. I don't know how the niggas keep up with it. I'll be like, this don't
You know
be
why?
old,
Cause
yeah.
they don't have nothing else to do. But
Damn.
that's where the hoes be at.
Yeah. The ones that don't nobody want.
But cause really, they looking for the hoe. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't that like.
Well, also I was talking to Rex yesterday. I said once upon a time, you had the good girls and you had these girls. Now, the good girls want to be these girls. They operate the same way.
Yeah. They all shuffled in together too.
They're all together.
Yep.
They all operate the same.
Yep. I agree with that.
They all got a link in the bio. They all got an OnlyFans. Oh my God, they all got a Twitter.
Yep.
Which I'm not mad about the Twitters and stuff. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Do you, sis?
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen when you get older?
I don't think a lot of people think about that at all. Like I don't even think they put an ounce of thought into like what happens when I get older.
So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen after that body fade? I mean, even though you're gonna get that bitch touched up at least 3 or 4 times. Because like I tell you all the time, Lord, please don't let your girl have a body. If you meet a girl and she got a decent body, it's over. Cause she gonna be naked. She gonna be naked on somebody's page.
Somewhere, some way.
Oh, she gonna be naked.
Damn.
The naked gonna be a different kind of naked too. They're gonna be like, you like my boy? They turn you on. Yeah, it's gonna be a different kind of naked, bro.
Yeah, that. But and then my thing is how they don't think about the future. A lot of them I'm seeing ain't really building or trying to acquire skills for the future either.
That's why all the stuff Trump doing. I told somebody the other day, yesterday. I said, if you go to work every day, you ain't got a problem. This ain't for you. Oh, this ain't for you. The people who work for the federal government who don't want to go to work, like the people who work at the food stamp place and the all these places, defects, who want to work from home.
Yeah.
No, you guys gonna have to go in the office.
Yeah. They shutting that down.
Because number one, ain't shit getting done while you working at home. You at home bullshit. You going to the gym.
Yeah.
You going to brunch with your computer up.
Just it show you logged in. Yeah. Y'all know all the tricks to make it look like hold the key, mount. You know, y'all got all that. Yeah. Yeah. They trying to do some hard course correction in the.
It's called house cleaning.
And it's gonna be very interesting this next year.
It's house cleaning
specifically. Yeah. It's time. It's time though. But it's time.
It's course correcting.
Yeah, it's time. We didn't.
But we don't like that though. Hey, cause we don't like that because we're so used to trying to get over on the man. The man has done us so wrong. Oh
yeah, I think they boycotting the Targets and stuff too. Now they talking about all that because of DI.
But once again, it has nothing to do with us. You know who you? No, I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into them. But I want you guys to look up who benefits more from all of this.
Because it ain't us. It ain't. I know we think. We think that we do. I know. Trust me, y'all. I know we think we do. However, if you really look at it, it's not what you think it is at all.
We're not the ones catching the glory from it. Trust me.
Like we're still a small percentage in it that even get through the door. So it's not
the people because the only way we can get in the door is if we're skilled and we have the criteria to do it.
Yep.
We don't just get in the door just because. But anyway, man, what's that next clip you got for us?
Definitely
got some more shit for us.
Definitely got some more stuff for us.
21, do something for us.
So, let's go ahead and jump into this joint right here. Talking about the provider.
I do apologize ahead of time because I'm going to hit a nerve, but could you imagine being a provider, man, where you sit up here and work all these hours and you're with the woman and you're trying to give her the lifestyle that she says she wanted and you're just working your best because you do love and you care for this woman, all for her to end up turning around and saying you was never home. I feel like we don't love each other anymore and I want to go see other people, even though the only reason you was away from the home was to work, to pay for the lifestyle that she says she wanted. Could you also imagine having kids in this situation and then as your kids start to get older, they feel like they don't know their father because their father is never at home because they're always working to provide this lifestyle where the kids never have to worry about money. Kids go to the mall, kids go to the movie, kids are going on vacation with their friends and they never have to worry about $1. That you put them in one of the best schools you possibly could have, all for them to turn around and being like, you was never there for me. Could you also imagine losing the house that you was paying for since you was the provider man, and then you end up losing it in the divorce, and you're now paying alimony since you probably stayed home. The wife stayed home to take care of the kids, and now you got to live in a 1-bedroom apartment as your ex-wife is living in the house you paid for with her new man. And the kids still might be there, and now they live in like one big happy family for a structure that you built.
Off of your back. Let me tell you something. That's all the 1% of men. That's what happens to most of them. Judge Mathis, when we talking about Judge Mathis, that's what happens to most of them. It's kind of like this. You can't have it both. I don't give a fuck what YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter tell you. You can't have both. If you got a man, if you got a man, you want to live a lifestyle and you don't want to contribute to the lifestyle, to the financing of the lifestyle, not the financing. Let's cut the bullshit. If you don't want to contribute to the financing of the lifestyle the same much as he is doing, he's gonna not be there often. But that's what most of them do. Most guys who are divorced, who been working their ass off, who pay child support. The new nigga come over there and is living in the house that you got, and over there his feet up on the fucking bed that you bought. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Doing nothing. Mm-hmm. Because most of these chicks who get divorced from these rich dudes, they don't go get a richer one. I mean, unless you Jeff Bezos' fiance. Mm-hmm. No, she went. Her dude was $500 million into.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, and they were cheating them out.
They got a hold.
Yeah.
But
imagine that shit.
Y'all see these cons that what he was talking about, and I understand. Even when you say like when you say I don't want to get married anymore, like I understand why, obviously. But then like just imagine a new guy who's never been married and trying to go, but he's facing all of these cons as we see every day. It's not like this is like a fairy tale of like it's gonna happen.
Like I was in
every day.
Like I was in the gym today with my boy Bo. Shout out to Bo Outlaw, working me out and shit, getting me back right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back to being bulky again. But anyway, he was talking about his second wife. He's married again, and I saw him. We was working out, and I was talking. I said, "Hey man, I saw you on this show, on this podcast." He was like, "Yeah, Ted." I was telling him that the thing about my new wife, me being a former athlete, I had to go get a wife to understand with sports, team, coming together, building. He said, I ask questions every time I used to try to talk to a woman. Did she play sports in high school? Was she on the team in high school? And if the answer is yes, she understands her role in the team. If she never did this stuff, all she knows is individuality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she comes in here individual like, hey. And once again, these women are getting married because they don't want to provide for themselves.
Yeah.
They're looking for someone to take care of them.
And I'd be cool with that. This is where I have the problem. When they don't want to do their part.
That's the problem.
That's my thing. I'd be like, I don't think that niggas have a problem with like that setup. You know what I'm saying? Well, we just want to make sure that we getting.
If we can afford it, we'll do
Yeah.
it. But the problem is like, okay, so when I'm home, what we eating? I gotta figure that out too.
Yep. On top of
This, now I gotta figure out your job.
And don't mess around and get a girl who always in some shit. Like you ever like just meet people who just like it just seem like bad, just always follow them, like they be at the store and then like something crazy happened and then like the car hit, so now you gotta leave what you doing to go, like stuff like that. Like don't the liability people, y'all know who I'm talking about.
The hoes is always into something.
Yeah, it's just
and guess what though? And ain't being funny, a lot of them got the best loving. So you stick around because you be like, man, she toxic. But you gotta learn how to let that go.
Yeah.
Big head. Know what I'm saying?
My thing is like, why aren't people teaching, I would say, women or younger girls to be assets?
Okay, perfect. Okay, great question. Here's the problem with that, right? Not my mother, but my grandmother. My grandmother taught that.
To be an asset.
Our grandmothers were taught that. They just showed it. They worked at it. Like your grandmother, they worked at it. The problem was our mothers looked at that and said, I don't want to be that. So they taught us, our women, how not to be that. So the women who are great assets for real are mostly women who were raised by their grandmothers and was raised by grandmama and grandpa and pawpaw. And someone's gonna say, well, pawpaw pay out the bill and pawpaw did this. Yes, pawpaw did that. Hell, his goddamn mortgage was nothing but goddamn $500 a month.
Yeah, different times.
You want a house with $5,000 mortgage.
Yep. I got a video for that too. So that's actually interesting you say that. But keep going.
You know what I'm saying? And his car note to all together was $150. Even though that's the signs of the time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Your car note all together is $1,500.
Yep.
He was working 40 hours a week. We're working 60. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't the same thing. And another thing I was looking at this morning, right? Like the grandmothers taught them that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever been on the phone with the grandmama and just talked about stuff? Talked about history, talked about facts.
Yeah.
They be like, man, these young girls don't know how to do nothing. And they don't know how to do this.
Got it right here.
Because we spend most of our time with grandmama learning how to cook. That's why the guys who know how to make homes real well, like myself, you know what I'm saying? Guess who raised me?
Grandma.
My grandmama.
Okay, here we go. Right here. This is the video that kind of goes to what Tibbs.
Opinion. Our fathers, grandfathers, uncles, they were not better providers than men are today. They just lived in a time where life was a lot easier. And I'm going to break this down because I hate to see people comparing the two without giving context. So for context, in 1990, the average mortgage payment in America was $650. Today, the average monthly mortgage payment is $2,500. That's almost a 4x. The average rent price in America in 1990, it was $370. The average rent price today is $2,000. That's a 5x. The average home price in 1990 was $120,000. The average home price today is $420,000. That's 3.5 times more. The average car payment with insurance in 1990 was $230. The average car payment with insurance today is $730. That's a 3x. Meanwhile, the average income in 1990 was $30,000. Today, the average income is $55,000. That's not even a 2x. It hasn't even the average income hasn't even doubled, and that's in 35 years. In 1990, on average, people were paid $2,500 a month. Today, the average person gets around $4,200 a month. So once again, that number hasn't even doubled. The average minimum wage in 1990 was $4. The average minimum wage today is $7.25. Once again, it hasn't doubled. So comparing somebody today to somebody in the past is like comparing to someone playing a video game on Hall of Fame to somebody that's playing the game on easy mode with the sliders up. So there's really no comparison, but people, they really lack understanding of this basic thing. And I know a lot of people, they gonna say, well, they just need to leave their jobs, find better jobs, and make more money. And I agree with that largely. I do think people need to up their skill sets so they could be better and bigger earners. At the same time, people say those things without understanding how the economy and how ecosystems work.
Yeah, it's a whole longer video, but
That's the point.
yeah, you had mentioned that, so I had to bring that
Yeah,
video.
that's the point. And that's why I was trying to see. That's why I keep trying to tell people.
Sorry.
Like, that's what I try to tell people. People don't get it. Like, the world we live in don't get it. And really, women don't get it. You know why women don't get it? Because all they got to do is take a picture and turn to the side. And if it look like a P, you in. All you got to do is, once upon a time when I was growing up, and I was 20-some years old, you got a job somewhere and you worked, right? These little girls now, these young ladies now, they don't go get, they don't work. What they do is they go to Instagram, they get a couple of laughs, they get their body thick. Get what they gonna start doing? What? Taking them pictures. They start taking them pictures. Then they gonna go get the OnlyFans, take pictures. Then they gonna claim on feet pictures. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, 2 months later, now she over there throwing wood down her throat.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, and the thing is, these girls are 20 years old doing this.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody forcing to do it. Ain't the fact they ain't got no mama at home, no daddy at home. They just don't want to work regular jobs because these women don't want to be regular. So what ends up happening is these young guys who like them, she don't want no regular nigga. So what he does is he operates like a hoodlum. Like right now, Charleston White said it best. Charleston White said, this generation of women now have the hoe spirit. Just like in 1990 when I was 10, niggas would start trying to have the gangster spirit. You know what I'm saying? So in the 90s, it just bred a whole bunch of little gangsters. Everybody want to be a gangster. Too Short made a song about it. So you want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be a gangster. So now everybody want to be a hoe. Because now you get paid for it.
Yeah.
And
it's pedestalized too.
yeah, and they can figure, hey, all I gotta do is let a rap nigga fuck me and have this nigga baby and get on a TV show. That's all I gotta do.
Yeah.
They got it down to a science, because it's a science behind it. It's like you can be Kodak Black, 5th baby mama. And they're going to put you on the TV show, even though you have no skill. So back to the little boys, now they got no skill either. And so now what he going to end up doing? He gonna rob, because all the songs now it's about robbing. He going to kick a dough in, even though songs talking about kicking the dough in back in 1994, 95, 96. It wasn't that many that kicking doughs in. Niggas did kick in doughs, trust me. I knew some. But it's flip-flop. So it goes back to the little young man talking about he like girls. He go to church and he love Jesus. Women don't want a nice guy. And somebody's going to sit on here and say, well, men don't like nice girls. Nigga, the nice girls are acting like hoes. You can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
You can't tell. The teachers are acting like the girls at the strip club. You can't tell the difference. So what's him to do? And the thing is, biologically, I'm supposed to be drawn to women. So you're really at their disposal. Because you have no choice. Because they don't sell you alternatives. They sell women alternatives. It's either she gonna be gay, bump some coochie, and not be gay. Go get some toys. You know what I'm saying? You can't wake up in the morning and say, I like boys. It's impossible. Regardless of what they try to sell you, most guys, that don't happen in real life. I'm gonna give me a pocket P. Ain't too many niggas online on Amazon trying to find one. It's really weird. You know
not compared to y'all rose sales. Not compared to the rose sales.
And the women, and women I've heard who got them be like, nigga, they don't even serve no purpose for real. But they've taught these women that guys are only good for wood and spending some money. So now, if you give them the money that they think they have, make them think they're rich, and give them the roles that make them think they're fulfilled, they try to X out men.
Yep.
That's the whole idea, is to X out men. And so now, old boy in here now, showing you, because some of y'all gonna need one. And some of y'all had to couple up. What else you got for us, man? What else you got?
Yeah, hey, you was spitting. And this one is I'll just play it.
Dave, how come you represent dads and not moms?
Because dads walk into my office and they're like, I want out, here's $5,000, call me when you need me. When mom walks in, it's, I want his heart, his soul, every bit of his skin. I want all the money, I want the kids, I want to get him fired from the job, I want him in jail, I want him turned into the IRS. He's an a-hole loser who never loved me, and I don't have any money, you got to go to him to get it anyways.
Dave, how come?
Yep. This is very true. Yes, that's very true. That right there is 100% true. Because here's the thing about when a guy wants a divorce and then when a woman wants a divorce. You know how I know? Because I've been there. See, when a guy wants a divorce, he don't want nothing from you. I just want my name back, and I want to go on about my business.
I want to be done with this.
When a woman wants a divorce, no, because you're going to divorce me, you're going to pay for these kids, and you're going to get them when I want you to get them, and I'm going to make sure I tie you to it. And here's what's going to happen. When it's your weekend, you have to have the kid. When it's my weekend, my village is going to have the kid, and I can do the fuck I want to do and date new niggas. And when you date a new woman, who is there around my kid, then when you date a new nigga, he just my friend, and he want to play house with me, even though he's not going to come in and, nigga. He's exactly right. Because when you trying to leave a woman, she gonna make sure you leave with nothing. That's why people say the best. That's why people tell people, really, you want to break up the girl, make her break up with you. Because she break up with you, more than likely, y'all really can get back together. But if you break up with her, but if you break up with her and she go get some counseling, she go get a thing together, y'all make it come back together, and you know what I'm saying, come to a common ground. But most of them don't do that, Lonnie. Most of them don't do that. You know that.
Yeah, they don't. But, I ain't even a believer in the spin the block. So once we had our time, we had our time.
You know what though? Me personally, it depends on why. And sometimes you have to learn some maturity too. And a lot of us be feeling like we know a lot of times when you quote unquote spin the block, or your girl come back, or your nigga come back, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they don't come back better. They realize they couldn't find better.
Boy.
So they don't come back. They don't better themselves. They realize they can't find nothing better. So they come back to you, and that version of you that was so into them, they want that version back. But a lot of times you have outgrown that version of yourself. You ain't outgrown the love for her.
Yeah.
You just outgrown that version of yourself. So now you're like, hey, if you come back, you're gonna have to do some stuff too. And she looking at you like this. What? Yeah. I ain't had to do nothing before. Because now once the other niggas done took advantage. Back to the goddamn Chris Sales and the other. You know what I'm saying?
Clarence.
And the others, huh?
Clarence
and Chris. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's funny that she left one nigga for to go get the same nigga.
Yep.
And that's what most females do. Most females do that.
Yep. Yeah, me personally, if you once you leave the cover and you leave this pimp, you leave
this pimp.
It just like cause you thought better was out there, like you said. But don't come back to me because now you found out that I was the better the whole time. Like, I'm just not gonna take you serious. I know you make bad decisions in your life, in your judgment, even in your perception. I don't give a damn what happened in real life. I don't care nothing about it. Once you leave, you're gone. You will never get the same access to me because I'm changed the minute you leave. The minute you, let me say this. The minute you even like, whoa, like you a little shaky on us, you've changed. You've changed me and my perception of you right then and that moment.
I ain't never been shaky on you.
Never.
But that's men though.
Never.
Let me tell you something. When we marry someone, we realize we married them at face value.
Yeah.
That's who you. I pray you get better, but I'm not forcing you to get better.
Yeah.
I'm not forcing that one day I'm gonna wake up to a wholly different person. I don't care nothing about some. Oh, I love Jesus. I'm gonna pray about it. And woke up one morning and Jesus said, to a different person. It don't work that way. It doesn't.
Got another video for y'all. We just going through it today, y'all.
Women like this, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you at all because I understand. And it's guys that do that. I just lived a different life my whole life. I got whatever I want from women, physically, mentally, monetarily, and I always will. And that's the stance I'm gonna stay in.
What's the title? Male Gigolo?
Something like.
Remember that movie Boomerang? The movie with.
Yeah, that type. Right? Yeah, that.
Wow.
Could be, yeah. That type. Though, but see, but once again, I got my own money. I got my own too. So it's not like I'm just surviving.
But you're not giving any of it, and you want women to.
Yeah, because I could turn it up. What you gonna do with the money? You want a purse when I can get the money and invest?
Hey, you don't give women money.
Because I'm gonna do better with the money than you. I need that. You know what I'm saying? Give me the money. I'm the one gonna multiply it. I just know I have women now that cater to me and do all the things you say, and there's numerous of them. So like I could pick and choose whatever I want to do when I get to that age and pick the right one if I want to. Because it's not like I don't have a surplus of women to pick from. So that's never gonna be an issue or a problem to get a woman to ride with me at the end.
I asked you, what is your plan?
Yeah, I don't have no plan because that's not my concern. My concern is to get $1 billion. Like worrying about a woman is my least of my concern. They always come to me and do what I want. So that's the easiest thing in the world for me since 7th grade.
Perfect. Hey, he says the same thing I tell you all the time. When you are one of those guys who are able to operate like that, women hate it. But if you watch that whole thing, she's mad at him because he's keeping his resources and she wanted him to spend the resources. And
so you're not giving up no money.
And she like this. And she said, I'm a beggar. So the first thing, that's future baby mama. You know what I'm saying? We already know the background story to that shit. So in her mind, she think he gonna be a fool too because she got a fat ass. Every nigga ain't a fool. Every nigga ain't a fool, especially when a nigga got enough women who, yeah, you cute. Yeah, I jump down on you. But get what though? I'm not pressing you. You know, women don't like that. Cause she feel like you supposed to press me. Cause you supposed to be impressed by me. Oh, that was good. That was good.
Yep.
You supposed to press me because you supposed to be impressed by me. But the thing is, when you a certain kind of guy, like what I tell you all the time, what I tell you, when I go somewhere, I am not impressed. When I used to meet women, I don't be impressed at all. Nothing made me be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't catch butterflies. I look at I see the cockroaches. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Yeah.
I see the snakes in the grass.
Yeah.
And you got to be a certain type of guy to understand that. When you got to be used to something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to.
When you used to them girls, it's different.
Your outlook completely different. Completely different.
Yeah, but the problem is women particularly like guys who are not used to women, but he can get women.
Mm-hmm.
I want a nigga who get hoes, but I don't want a nigga who like the hoes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really only want me. Because I want to be the apple of his eye. But I act like all the rest of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell you the other day was Saturday when I was cutting your hair. I said, I realize why these women single. They all the same person.
Mm-hmm.
They have no personality. They have no personality, no individuality. They all the same person.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all the same poses, all the same looks, all the same outfits. That's why I be struggling with the beard, or I be struggling with certain things because I don't be want to look like the rest of these niggas.
Yeah.
I don't even want you to get a perception like I'm like the rest of them niggas. I don't be wanting that shit.
Yeah.
Because you
yeah.
walk in the room and every nigga bald head was tattooed. Every nigga tattooed muscle. Mm-hmm. Every nigga same way. Mm-hmm. Then women think the goofy, I'm gonna act like the goofy nigga. Cause I ain't biting down. They gonna look at me like, oh, it's something wrong with him. Oh, you think you all that? Cause you ain't biting down. No, I understand who I am. I understand who I am. I understand who you are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And once again, when at the end of this transaction, I'm not gonna come out on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you gonna take from me. Cause that's your whole. She just said it. Cause you won't give me none.
Mm-hmm.
But when he said, "Hey, giving you some," like I watched the whole thing. He said, "Giving you some kind of like it's like prostitution." No, it's not prostitution for real. Yeah, all y'all doing, all y'all are pay for play. Mm-hmm. Every single one of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no love. Ain't got nothing to do with no love or nothing else. All y'all pay for play. That's why all y'all got the same baby daddy.
He ain't lying.
That's why y'all keep going from the same nigga to nigga to nigga. Y'all all pay for play. All nigga gotta do is show up with a big ass chain on, with some country ass goof ass shoes on, and a goof ass outfit that got a embroidery name on it that you feel like you ain't never seen that, or you seen it on a certain nigga dressed like Mike Bless.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like the country Wayne stuff. It's cool, but I just wish he was a little more player. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? He got an audience, so I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
All you gotta do is have a big ass chain on. I forgot where I was at the other day. I said, but is they giving chains out at the store?
But got to be. You seen him talk about the difference between the rapper jewelry and the athlete's jewelry?
Yeah. Like this. All you gotta do is have a big ass chain on and pull up with a whole bunch of goddamn name brand shit on, with some goddamn big ass bulky baggy pants on.
Bro, a chain like a BBL to a nigga.
Yeah.
I swear to God it is. I synced it. Like, hey, I
see it shining.
I see the girls' heads turn and how they flock, and then how they do weird stuff to get the attention of a nigga with a chain. I've seen it up close.
And come back with another chain. Like Gucci said, come back with another chain. Cause my chain stupid.
My chain. Don't you like my chain, man? Like, it's so crazy to see, like.
Yeah, hey, big ass country chain on there. Hey, Cuban on Cuban, my shit be lead hoe.
Cuban.
And my shit bumping off in the jail hoe.
Also, in another instance of just like I see this whole role reversal, like men being women, women being men, and this shit is despicable to me. I think a lot of y'all niggas are hiding this behind having daughters and doing little weird shit. We was driving past the school. It was pickup time. Nigga hopped out the car. This nigga had on a bubblegum pink outfit and hot pink barrettes in his hair.
God damn, that's crazy.
I was like, nigga, what you doing, nigga?
Well, hey.
Y'all niggas moving like hoes out here.
Well, Lonnie, it's hard, Lonnie, because the step studs.
And now I'm literally starting to get to the point where I know females that are harder than a lot of the niggas out here, which is, I hate to be able to say that.
Hey, man, the step studs taking over, bro.
But at an alarming rate.
Pull up to school with dreads.
Alarming rate.
With the pants fall down and the things tucked in.
Book bag in the trunk. Girl, do you got a concealed carry permit for that? Ma'am, you are on school ground.
You can't carry.
You cannot carry that in here. What? We don't want that on property.
Oh shit.
Hey.
They be having it on. They be having tucked on their joggers.
Under their Lululemon 2-piece set. They got on the book. I'd like,
oh shit, I can't breathe.
bruh, like, I don't even take society serious no more. Like,
Hey man, look.
it's like just to watch times change. Like I wish that my grandfather was also here. And only because I would love to talk to both my grandmother and my grandfather about how everything that they've witnessed and experienced since they've been alive and watching things like they're the only generation that's watched the entire culture shift. Like we're talking about from
because here's the crazy thing is I had talked to a couple guys who were 70. It's so crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. And I tell them all the time, when I'm around 70-year-olds, man, I say, man, I love talking to y'all because I want to be there. Mm-hmm. You guys retired, your kids. I want to know what that looks like. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm getting back in the gym because I want to be able to see that shit. Mm-hmm. Because the world may never know. Because I want to. The way this world going down, bro. It's so crazy, and we're making light of it, but it's not funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's sad.
It's sad, and it's like we talk about the relations between men and women, and while y'all sitting here arguing about who paying this and who paying that, y'all better be trying to get together.
But
then somebody gonna say, "Well, Ted, you don't want to give nobody."
You've been down that road too. So I always think that y'all are good. Like y'all, you've been there.
You gotta make me an offer.
Substantial.
Some shit I can't refuse.
Yeah. I was talking to my fiance, and I was like, boy, if this shit don't work out, I'm playing the game completely different next time. She's like, what you mean? What you mean by?
Yeah, because you know
all different rules.
Because you know why? Because you gotta get what you want. And here's the thing. See, the difference is when women say, "Well, I want a man who can do this and do this, that, and travel and blah blah blah." I say, most men can't do that until they get in their 60s.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Especially
the average man. Yeah.
I got 15 more years to go with that shit. So go with those. So we working together. We can spend the rest of our lives doing that. Mm-hmm. See, the problem is y'all want that shit now. Mm-hmm. I said niggas ain't going out
because you never know about tomorrow. What tomorrow holds.
Shit, you dead. How you give a fuck? Would you think you came? I didn't know they were gonna come back blasting. They asked, do I care? I guess I do. Nigga, it's over for you. Yep. Stupid motherfucker. Like, I hate when people say that. That's the craziest shit I ever hear from, and I hear that a lot from women. When you only live once. Mm-hmm. Nigga, if you operate and do, when I see women who hang out and live stress-free lives, them hoes all look old. Yeah, you may be pretty, but you look old because you look tired. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like your feet hurt.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of old, have you been watching? You've been watching Wags to whatever the show is.
But I don't watch that shit.
Whatever the thing is.
Well, when I was sitting there watching them folks at that table talk to that damn lawyer, and Shawty said she want $3 million and half his shit.
And 25% of the podcast.
Nigga, I see why he ain't gonna marry her. He'll be a damn fool.
But do you think that men in that position always still go for the same type of woman? I feel like they always get the same woman.
But here's the thing though, he can't get nothing else. He can't get nothing. Whatever woman he meet, he got more than.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell. I hate to bust a lot of PBD bubbles. It ain't that many millionaire women out here, or multi-millionaire women out here. And if most of them become, we saw the list. Most women who are multi-millionaires or pushing billionaires, they either got it from divorce or they got it from getting passed down.
Family generational.
Yeah, it's probably one or two who've ever gotten that shit from working.
Yeah.
So every woman he meet, he gonna have more than. But the problem is they want to get paid to be with him. So if this doesn't work out, let me take a little bit of yours. Back to the guy talking about being divorced. Let me take a little bit of something, and continuously pay you. And he said something real as hell on that damn tonight's conversation. And the same thing I told you. He said the same shit I told you. Nigga, you Chad Johnson. Who the fuck is she? She cool. She cool. I ain't gonna diss her.
Yeah.
She cool. She do the real estate. She make a little money. But nigga, you one of the best niggas to ever put a motherfucking jersey on. They say your feet and hand movement.
People are wearing your jersey.
People order your jersey from Mitchell and Ness.
Yeah.
When you go to a stadium, they got your name up there. What leverage the hell she got? And that's what and that's why they tell men all the time, focus on where you trying to go. For you can have that leverage, your name up there, and they can't say shit to you. But do you niggas be so compassionate? Oh, that doesn't mean anything. Yes, the fuck it do, because that mean you sacrifice some work for that. And they want to take what you got.
Every time.
And everybody got mad, be like this. And the thing is, for her to get on Instagram and talk about all the shit she talked about and do a podcast talking about how they broke up and everything else, he still gave her the okay for her Shannon them to get some money.
Bruh.
How many women gonna do that for you?
Not a one. Not a one. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? Just like I got mad at Cam Newton for putting Russ on the show. How you put her ass on the show? Oh, cause she need a voice. Not here.
That's the white girl.
Yeah. So when Cam did, I'm looking at Cam like this. Cam, don't you know? These nigga, you got 4 baby mamas. Don't you realize, Cam?
Nigga, that be my thing. It be niggas
It
in
be
the
the
same
niggas.
position that will turn around and do some fuck shit to another nigga in the same position. Nigga, I know for a fact this nigga Cam would be hot if anybody had his goddamn baby mama on there to trash him.
His baby mamas.
I know for a fact. And he be like, why you had did that, bro? For what? She need a voice because there's no other places she can go get her. Tell her to take her ass to Tasha K. Tell her ass to go hit up Wendy. Wendy ain't got no show right now, but
the thing is,
it's other places for that.
But see, that's another thing about women being on code, men not being on code. Because women would never do that. A woman would never put a nigga on a show to diss a famous woman. Or he gonna sound like a sucker. Which he is gonna sound like a sucker.
That shit crazy. Yeah, when I seen that was wild. That was wild. And every day I just lose more and more faith in like whatever the hell we doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all don't want to be assets. And the crazy thing is, it don't even be hard to be an asset. Y'all just be the most detrimental liability I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Y'all always need something. Y'all always in between a bill.
Tear the shit down and then want to take the rest of the shit I got. Then turn my kid.
Then when you give them what they want, they will still
because they want more.
We seen it with Mariah Mills. She harassed that nigga. Harassed him for months. The nigga even sent her more money.
It ain't
just
enough.
for her to tell.
It ain't enough. Cause I'm gonna destroy you. Cause I'm in my feelings.
Which goes back to the video why the dude represents
Men
and not women. Cause y'all always do too much. That, ladies and gentlemen, is another episode.
Bing, bing, bing.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Please do.
Join these conversations.
Please do.
Leave us a question in the comments, man.
Please do.
Come on now. If y'all made it this part of the video, we appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
We gonna keep these clips coming. We gonna show y'all it. Shit getting worse and worse. Protect yourself, my boys.
Mm-hmm.
Protect yourself. Hey, until next time, I'm Comedian Lonnie.
And I'm The Flash, and we out. Peace.
Peace.